और थोड़ा कंसंट्रेट हो गया. Okay. See, as I told, a function is a subprogram that performs a particular task in the main program. This is the definition of this. I will come to the definition also. I will explain. Okay. Before that, as I told, each and every program which we have written till last class or till the last chapter, that every program can be written using function. That I told. So here I have written the program, simplest program, a program to find the sum of two numbers using function I have written here. And I'm going to explain it, each and every line, everything I will explain here. And through this example, I'm going to explain the concept of function. Okay. So listen carefully. See, what is the name of the class here?
Sum.
Okay. The name of the class is sum. The class name is what? Sum. The name of the class is what? Sum. Okay. And this class has two functions. One function name is add, another function name is main. This class has two functions, add and main function. Okay. And you know, the presence of main function is compulsory in the program. The presence of main function is compulsory in the program. If the main function is not in your program, then you cannot execute, you cannot run your program in the computer. Okay, without main function, program will not execute in the computer. So for execution in the computer, the existence, the presence of main function is compulsory. The first thing. Main is also function, main be function you know. And here another function we have defined, what is that? Add. Okay. Now listen, why I am saying this? See, to run the program, if you remember this, ये process भी अगर कहोगे तो किसी दिन हम बता देंगे JDK1-bin. Do you remember this command prompt?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So after compiling, after removing all the errors, to run the program, we used to type Java space class name. Run कराने के लिए program को क्या लिखते हैं? Java space class name.
Class name.
Class name. And we press enter key. Program को run कराने के लिए लिखा जाता है. So when you type Java space class name from command prompt, the main function is called. In your program, main function will be searched. If the main function is not available in your program, here itself you'll get an error message. Are you getting this? That's why the presence of main function is compulsory. जैसे ही तुम लोग कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट से जब प्रोग्राम को रन कराते हो, यहाँ से कौन सा फंक्शन कॉल होता है? मेन फंक्शन.
Main.
And if main function is not there, यहीं पे you'll get the error message. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the presence of main function is compulsory. Without main function, program run ही नहीं करेगा. यहीं पे error आता है. Okay. So please remember the very important thing. What I want to tell you. Main function is called from command prompt. Can you remember this? Main
Yes.
function कहाँ से कॉल होता है?
Yes,
Command
sir.
prompt से कॉल होता है. जब तुम Java space some class name लिखते हो, from here itself main function will be called. Please remember this. Main function is called from command prompt. If you can write, please write somewhere in the same page, on the same page. Okay. So main function, the importance of main function I have explained. So when you type the Java space class name from the command prompt, this main function will be called. Means it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter whether you have written main function at the beginning of the program or at the end of the program. Starting of execution will start from main. तुमने मेन फंक्शन को सबसे पहले लिखा है, सबसे लास्ट में लिखा है, कहीं भी लिखो, प्रोग्राम की स्टार्टिंग, प्रोग्राम का एग्जीक्यूशन मेन से ही स्टार्ट होगा. स्टार्टिंग कहाँ से होगी? Main say.
Main.
You can see in this program I have written main function at the last. It doesn't matter. Execution will start from main function. Let's start from the main function. तो पूरे program की working समझाने जा. So listen carefully. Till this, what I have explained, any confusion? Main function. चाहे तुम main function को सबसे last में लिखो, चाहे सबसे पहले लिखो, क्योंकि Java जब हम when we type Java space class name from the command prompt, from there itself main function is called. So main function कहीं भी हो, सबसे पहले main पे ही जाएगा और main से ही program run execution start होगा. Main से start करते हैं. Okay. So let me come to this. See, as I told, this class has two functions. This class has two functions, add and main function. Starting कहाँ से होगी? Main से.
Main.
These 4 lines are clear to all, I think. Any confusion? I think no confusion in these 4 lines.
No, sir.
In these 4 lines, we are taking input in the variable a and b. Okay. So consider as for a we are taking 5. मान लो input है हमने here integer input, and for b we are taking, consider we are taking as 2 b. Okay. Now see this line. This line. In this line, we are creating the object of the class. What we are doing? We are creating the object of the class. Which class? See the class name.
Sum.
Here,
Sum.
here the name. Here the name of our right. Here the name of our class is what? Sum. See, the class name is what? Sum. So in main function, we are creating the object of class sum. Okay, can you see this line? So in this line, what we are doing, we are creating the object of class. And the question arises here, why we create the object of any class? Listen, let me tell you, what is the need to create the object of any class? Here we are creating the object of which class? Sum class. And the name of the object is what? OB. Okay. What is the use of this? Let me tell you. See this line. अब तुम लोग स्टार्टिंग में सोचा पढ़ा हो या भूल गए होगे, तुम जो भी हो बताते हैं. What we are doing in this line? In this line, we are creating the object of scanner class. What we are doing? We are creating the object of scanner class.
Scanner class.
Scanner class. And what is the name of object here?
SC.
SC. Okay. So you have written this line in each and every program. I think जितने भी program तुमने लिखे सब में तुमने these lines,
Yes,
this line you have written. So what you are doing in this line, you are creating the object of scanner class. Okay. Scanner object name equal to new scanner then system.in. Okay. So why we are creating this object? Let me tell you. क्यों ये scanner line क्यों लिखते हैं? See here next hint. See this next hint. Next hint. Next hint is a function. Next hint, next double. These are the functions. Okay. And these functions belong to scanner class. दोनों function कहाँ define है? Scanner class. These functions belong to scanner class. Okay. So to use this function, we need to create the object of scanner class. In short, I will tell you. Let me tell you. If you want to use the members of any class, अगर किसी class के variable को या किसी class के function को use करना है, तो मैं उस class का object create करना होगा. Okay. So here we are using the functions of scanner class. देखो next hint is what? What is next hint? This is a function.
Function.
Function of which class? Scanner class.
Scanner.
So to use this function, we need the object of scanner class. That's why we have created. And see, by this object SC, we are calling the next int function. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Only one response.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Not
sir.
with others. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please
Yes.
keep on responding. Okay, you are allowed to unmute, so please keep on responding. So why we create the object of any class? To use the members of that class. Class के variable को function को use करना है, तो हमें उस class का object create करना पड़ेगा. Got it? इसीलिए हम यहाँ पे scanner class का object create करते हैं, because we want to use the functions of scanner class. Okay. So for the same thing, for the same purpose, we are creating the object here too. In this line, we are creating the object of sum class. Okay. Now put the comment here for this line. Please put a comment. You know how to put the comment? Write down like this.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Object creation. Please write down object creation. Please put this comment for this line. Please remember why we create the object. of any class to use the members of that
Member.
class. Members उस class के members को use करा. Let me come to the next line. So why we are creating this object of some class? Because we want to use this add function. Add function belongs to which class? Some class.
Some class.
Some class हमने add function कहाँ define किया? Some class में define किया. Okay. So see this by this object OB. This object OB is of which class? Some class. We are calling the function add. This add function belongs to which class? Some class.
Some class.
Some class के इस function को use करने के लिए हमें some class का object create करना पड़ा.
Sum.
Yes, sir.
And what is the name of the object we have
Yes,
taken as? OB. Clear? अब चलो आते हैं यहाँ पे. See this line. Put comment for this line also. Write down comment for this line. In this line, we are calling the function. Please put the heading comment function call. समझना थोड़ा ध्यान देना. पूरा explain कर रहे हैं, thoroughly explain कर रहे हैं. तो please put the comment here. Function call. So how to call a function? Learn this part, which I am underlining. This part, in this part, we are calling the function. Which function we are calling? We are calling the function add. Which function we are calling? We are calling the function
Add.
add. जो हमने यहाँ पर define किया. So how to call? Learn how to call a function. Please learn it. Object then dot. जैसे यहाँ पे sc dot लिख रहे थे ना. Function name. And see this function is requiring two integer value. This function requiring two integer value. So that two integer value we are passing through A and B. You can see the variable A is of int type, B is also of int type. So we are calling and passing the things which is required by the function.
सर int और int भी उसको पैरामीटर भी कहते हैं ना.
हाँ आने दो पॉइंट पे आते हैं. So the see, so when we call a function, see this is function definition. Add function की definition यहाँ पे. And what we are doing in this line, we are calling the add function. So what will happen? The control will jump to function definition. जैसे function call करोगे, control will jump to the function definition. And the value of this A will go to this A. And the value of this A, this B will go to this B. तो आप ऐसे रखना कि हम explain कर लेंगे उसके बाद पूछेंगे. Okay, the value of this A will go to this A. The value of this B will go to this B. Okay. Students, please mute yourself if it is required. Okay, listen. So the value of this A will come to this A and the value of this B will come to this B. यहाँ आया control, then control will go inside the function definition. A plus B will be 7. That will be stored into C, variable C. The value of C will be what? 7.
7.
And return C. अब देखो यहाँ पे explain कर ही दे रहे हैं. Return statement is used to return a value from a function. And here we are returning the value of C. We are not returning C for the point पे. We are not returning C. We are returning the value of C. What is the value of C? 7.
7.
So we are returning 7. Okay. That is the value of C. So return statement sends the control back to the function call statement. Return statement control को वापस वहीं भेज देता है जहां से function call हुआ था. So control will come back to here. यहीं से ना function call हुआ था.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So return statement sends the control back to the function call statement. Okay. And here what we are getting back from function, we are getting back 7. The value of C we are returning, so that we are getting back. And that will be stored into variable C. Who is variable C में store होगा. So the value of this C will be what? 7.
7.
Got it? And then control will move forward and the sum equal to 7, you will get the output as sum equal to 7. This message will get, then program terminate with that. This working is clear to all, I hope.
No sir.
Yes. Can you
Yes,
please
sir.
re-explain after that you created OB object?
To repeat again, listen again. I'm going to tell you if you are going to define. थोड़ा जगह रहना तुम लोग सो जा रहे हो बीच में. I'm going to tell you what you have to think when you are going to define a function, any function. Okay, 3 things you need to think about. First thing, we have to think about a proper name of the function. Since in this function, I am adding 2 integers, so I have taken the name as add, or any name you can take, to add, some add, to be karna. Okay, proper name. Second thing you need to think is how many and which type of parameters are required. How will you think about this? Listen carefully. See, this function is here to add 2 integers. Okay. So what this function requiring? Then what this function will require? 2 integer value. Just think the question of math. Math के question में तुम लोग math के sum solve करते हो. So consider there is a question to find the sum of 2 numbers. So what should be given in the question? Question में क्या given होना चाहिए?
numbers.
2 numbers.
दो नंबर के
2 numbers should be given. Okay. And since here we want to add integer type, so in 2 parameters we have taken of integer type. Okay. Second example I'm giving you. Consider you are going to define a function to calculate the area of a circle. Simple. Area of a circle. So function name you can take circle, or you can take area of circle, or you can take area only. Okay. And to calculate the area of a circle, what you require?
Radius.
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 Only radius. So how many parameters?
1.
Only one.
1. Which type?
Int. Double.
Double
Double.
type. Fractional value आएगा 3.14 होगा तो double type. Got it?
Double.
Yes.
So like this you can think about. Consider one more function I'm telling you. थोड़ा समझना है सब चीजें. You are going to define the function to calculate simple interest. Now tell me how many parameters are required?
So
3.
3.
4.
Principal, rate and time. Can
4.
calculate by getting this. And type?
Double.
Double.
हमारी fractional value आ सकती है तो double type.
Double.
So by this way you can think how many and which type of parameters are required. Okay. And
Yes.
the third and last thing you need to require, which type of value that function will return. Which type of value that function will return. This you need to write here. You can see this function is returning integer type of value. C,
Yes, sir.
variable C is of which type? Int type. So the type which function is returning is written here. This is called return type. Please label it like this. ऐसे लिखो सब लोग. So the third thing you need to think is which type of value that function is returning. So you can see this function is returning integer type of value. So we have written int here. If you are returning double type of value. If you are returning double type of value, so you write here double. If you are returning integer type of value, int. If you are returning character value, you write char. If you are returning string, you write a string. If you are returning true or false, you write here.
Boolean.
So guys, सब लोग
Boolean.
हाँ, जगह हाँ, check किया जगह वहाँ सब लोग ठीक. So here will write what? Boolean. So जैसी value return कर रहा हो वो type वहाँ पे लिखो. Sometimes जगह रहना सब लोग. Sometimes we do not return any value from a function. Sometimes it also happens. ऐसी भी requirement होती है कि हम function से कोई value return नहीं करते. मान लो sorry. Okay, sometimes it happens. We do not return any value. Consider करो यहाँ पे कोई value return नहीं हो रही. For example. So in that case, जगह सब लोग ना.
Yes.
That case we
Yes.
write here. We used to write here void. क्या लिखते हैं?
Void.
Void.
Return type.
Void means it indicates that
No return type.
that function
No return
will
type.
not return any value. Void means no return type. Function is not going to return any value. Okay,
Value.
that's why here we write void. Main function क्या है हम हमेशा क्या लिखते हैं? void.
void,
Let me tell you, main एक function है, ध्यान रखना. So we write here void because have we ever returned any value from the main function? कभी main function में return statement लिखा है?
No, sir.
no sir,
Never. That's why we used to write void here. इसीलिए यहाँ पे हम void लिखते हैं. ऐसे ये static क्यों लिखते हैं, public क्यों लिखते हैं, सब clear होगा time to time. देखो 9th से 10th में तब ये समझ में आएगा कि void क्यों लिखते हैं. तुम लोग पहले दिन ही पूछते हो कि public static void में पूरा बता दीजिए, नहीं समझ में आएगा. So I think अब इजीली समझ में आ गया होगा void का क्या मतलब. Why we write void before main? Because main function does not return any value. और main क्या है, function का नाम. Okay. I will come to that point. So please remember, if function is not returning any value, that time its return type will be what?
void,
Void.
Yeah,
Void.
returns. Okay, please keep in mind. Void means no function will not return. तो तीन चीजें तुम लोग सोचनी है, फिर से हम बता दें. Let me explain again, repeat again. First, you have to think a proper name. Proper name. नेम रखने में तुम लोग माहिर हो, एक दूसरे का नाम रख सकते हो तुम लोग. फंक्शन का भी नाम अच्छा रखो, ठीक. Second thing, you need to think how many and which type of parameters, जो मैंने explain किया कैसे सोचोगे. और third, which type of value you are going to return from that function. ये तीन चीजें सोचनी. ये तीन चीजें नहीं है, बाकी सारी चीजें तुम लोग जानते हो पहले से. And within function body के अंदर you will write the logic. What this function is for what? To add two integers. तो दो integer को add करने का logic यही है, simple. और जिस वेरिएबल में वैल्यू स्टोर होगी उसको रिटर्न करो. तो ये सब चीजें तुम लोग लॉजिक्स पहले से पढ़े हुए. ओनली न्यू थिंग इज व्हाट हियर, दिस लाइन, नेम ऑफ द फंक्शन, हाउ मेनी पैरामीटर्स, व्हिच टाइप ऑफ पैरामीटर्स एंड रिटर्न, और अलग से डिफाइन. और फंक्शन को कॉल करना मैंने यहाँ पे बताया कैसे कॉल करो, यही ऐड होता है. एनी डाउट? अभी बहुत सारी चीज एक्सप्लेन करने को है.
सर इंट ऐड के बाद सेमीकोलन नहीं होगा, इंट ऐड ब्रैकेट के बाद.
Definition is what of a function is a sub program that performs a particular task in the main program. सब प्रोग्राम मतलब प्रोग्राम का पार्ट होता है. फंक्शन क्या होता है, प्रोग्राम का पार्ट होता है. सब प्रोग्राम का मतलब समझ रहे हो ना. एंड दैट परफॉर्म्स अ पर्टिकुलर टास्क. व्हिच टास्क दिस फंक्शन इज परफॉर्मिंग हियर?
Adding.
Addition of two
Correct
numbers.
numbers.
ठीक. So definition is clear now.
yes sir,
In main program we define a particular we define a function to perform a particular task. In this program, this function add function is performing addition of two integers. Okay, so with
सर
difference,
फंक्शन मेथड से मैं
हाँ, very good, very good. ये बताना. So what? Please, function is also called methods. Please remember both words. Method. ठीक है. और so I explain the definition. Any question? अभी क्लास चली रही है, बताओ. देखते हैं.
सर किसी मेथड को मेथड के अंदर कॉल कर सकते हैं?
किसी
मेथड को मेथड के अंदर कॉल कर सकते हैं?
और आधा घंटा है.
आधा घंटा नहीं, आधा घंटा नहीं, कमेंट. हाँ, किसी फंक्शन के अंदर से देखो, मेन क्या है,
फंक्शन.
मेन फंक्शन से हमने ऐड फंक्शन कॉल किया. व्हाट इज योर क्वेश्चन?